All right,
Look,
two.
I just don't think, to your point, I will say this, the last point I'll make is this is just like how we talked about the riots. Okay. There were federal agents going to work. A Democrat assemblyman started this. He incited a mob to come. And the same way that this happened, the media is lying about how this went down. They're acting like he showed up and got handcuffed. They didn't play the entire clip as we just did. The way that Axios and Politico and the New York Times and CNN are playing this off is unbelievably it is so dishonest and misinformation. It's unbelievable.
Two,
This
two, two,
didn't just happen.
two, two,
He got
two,
handcuffed.
two questions for you. One, should they have handcuffed him the way they did once he was out in the hall?
Absolutely. Yes, that is protocol. You don't
Okay.
just go, oh, I'm sorry, you said you're Alex Padilla, please. That protocol is to neutralize the threat.
Okay. Okay.
They didn't have his ID. He
Second,
didn't walk out and say, here's my federal ID. I'm Alex
second,
Padilla.
if you take the balance of power in the messaging wars related to what's going on in Southern California and deportations, did the events of involving Senator Padilla change the balance of power in either side's favor?
No. And again, does this benefit us? No. Does it benefit the Dems? No. But I will just, one last point that I'll make. If this happened on Capitol Hill, if Senator Padilla was giving a press conference and somebody charged him while he was giving it, do you not think Capitol Police would stop that person and do the absolute same thing? Of course they would. This is like, I get a kick out of this the way this has happened. They would stop the person just because they show up. And do you know how many times in the last 5 years people have been, that the left has weaponized the DOJ? They've arrested nuns and gone after people for showing up at events. I'm sorry, there's crocodile tears coming from the left right now.
Yeah, I disagree with both of you. I think it's a mild advantage for the Democrats, only because not on the merits, but I think they're united and they're rallying around him and they're feeling the energy and emotion that helps in politics. They've got something to rally around now that they feel they like their version of the story. Dan.
But the only thing that makes me worried, Mark, I agree with you for the reasons that I said earlier, is what the Democrats are now going with is like, this is totalitarianism. It's
correct.
And that I don't think resonates, because at the end of the day, they stood him up. They ultimately took the handcuffs off. He met with Noam and he goes about his business.
Right.
I think, we've tried this like totalitarianism message for a year now. I don't think that resonates, but I agree with you. It's going to animate people. I'm sure this weekend there'll be signs and t-shirts.
Yes, exactly. Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip. And you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.